Today's social media segment is brought to you by South Louisiana Bank. It's better when we bank together. Waits and Downer, attorneys at law. Terrebonne Ford, built Ford tough.
Since 1911, the Pierre Parts Store has been your one-stop shop. Family owned and operated for 4 generations, the Pierre Parts Store has served the community by providing groceries, hardware, home products, and much more, including a full-service lumber yard. Now, we've added the Thibodaux store to the family with the same values and service we've delivered for over 100 years. The Pierre Parts Store and the Thibodaux store, our family serving your family.
Welcome back as we continue to commemorate those that paid the ultimate price serving our country on this Memorial Day weekend. We now go to the Regional Military Museum. Our own Jason Serenier was there to cover the event.
Some people live an entire lifetime and wonder if they have ever made a difference in the world. A veteran does not have that problem. Another quote. It has been said that a person dies twice, one time when they stop breathing, and a second time, a bit later, when somebody says their name for the last time. We here at the Regional Military Museum endeavor to make sure their memory always lives on. The names of deceased veterans that were provided to us for this ceremony will now be called. While Memorial Day is in memory of those who never made it out of their uniforms, we are also including names of any deceased veteran provided to us. We will honor those killed in action, killed while serving, or missing in action by calling their names first. As each name is read, a family member or friend is welcome to step forward and ring the bell in their memory. If no one comes forward, a volunteer will do this for us. Christopher Babin. Colin Beeson. Bradley Bergeron. Rudolph Billiot. Charles Boston. Kenneth C. Boudreau. Willard Bro. Eldridge Brunet. Kurt Como. Huey Fassbender III. Ray Flynn. Kenneth Foray. Armand Luke Fricky. Peter Hahn. Paul Heltzel. Richard J. Key. Wilton P. LaBeouf. Alvin LeConte. Ray Louvière. Matthew P. Melzinski. James Marmond. Samuel E. Murphy. Warren Murphy. Carl J. Pishoff. James Melanson, Jr. Kenneth Petrie. Raymond F. Terrio. Sylvester Theriault, Kenneth Von Ron, George Melvin White, Don J. Yelverton. And now we go on to those deceased veterans. Ellis Joseph Adams, Nolis Adams, Lawrence Allimont, Nathan Allimont, Norris Allimont, Howard Arcimont, Morris Arcimont, Murray Arcimont, Cyprien Arsenault, Hubert Belanger, Richard Bernard, Paul Black, Alan Blanchard, Ivan Blanchard, Linus Blanchard, Raymond Blanchard, Raoul Blanchard, Arthur Thomas Bork, Warren Baudouin, Harry Paul Bratcher, Robert Brockman, Maurice Brunet Sr., David Curall, Edmund Curall, Robert Curall, Varice Curall, Victor Curall.
We'll be back with more from the Regional Military Museum.
GenGators Power Systems is the area's leading Kohler standby generator solution, specializing in maintenance, repair, and installation on all major brands, from gas to diesel and 2kW to 2000. Home or commercial, our team has you covered. Our factory-certified technicians and installers are highly trained to provide response and repair when you need it the most. We service what we sell, period. Trust the GenGators, where we sink our teeth into service.
Welcome back as we rejoin Jason Serenier at the Regional Military Museum.
Patrick DeLawn, Francis Dedivo, Robert Daniel Dilworth, Carol Dugas,
Olden Jean
Dupre,
Dupre,
John Engelman, George Irvin Falgu, Alma John Fungi, Carmel J. Facey, Eugene Foss, Devin Foray Sr., George J. Foray Jr., Antoine R. Francis. Have her turn around. Lloyd Geist. Ferris Joseph Gray III. Paul Norris Guidry. Delman Paul Guidry. James Haggard. John Ellis Haynes. Julius Hebert. Melvin Hebert. James David Henderson. Leigh Richmond Jenkins. Joe Joseph. Eugene Kirby. Frank J. Knight. Ray Laperouse Sr. Leroy Joseph LaBeouf. Thaddeus Lovell Sr. Ray Marcella. Chad Michael Morange. Michael Joseph Morange. Eldon Martin. Victor Martin. James Melanson Sr. Elizabeth Mesmer. James Mesmer. Onofrio Nutsi Mistrera. S.L. Morello. Andrew Morgan. Bruce Knockamp. Julius Knockamp. Norman J. Knockamp. Norris Knockamp. Roy Knockamp. Joseph H. Nofel. Milton Achman. Henry Parfait. John Abbey Parfait. Betty Parr. Ernest Parr. Francis Parr. Joyce Parr. Ralph Parr. Aswell Piku. Minus Perrion. Robert David Pippin, Jr. Thomas Petrie III.
Stay tuned, another segment right from Houma. Today's social media segment is brought to you by Terrebonne General Health System. Your health is our legacy. Rouse's, you're either local or you're not. Buick, the craft of modern luxury. St. Martin and Bork, know your rights. Welcome back to our final segment from the Regional Military Museum, honoring all of those that paid the ultimate price for our country, commemorating a great weekend, Memorial Day weekend.
Thomas Petrie Jr. Norris Plaison. Franklin Daniel Ray. Carrie Richardson. Carmelo Rulli. Clifton Cliff Shakesnider. Harold Shakesnider. George M. Schroyer. Patrick Floyd Songe. George Stokes. Milton Suggs. Norris Paul Lirette. I'm sorry, Terrio, where the Lirette came from. Odin Anthony Terrio. David Terrio. Adam Thornton. Cecil J. Trahan. Howard Joseph Trahan, Jr. Louis Trosclair, Sr. George Watson. Edward Clarence Worth. That's all the names that were given to us. We have another one?
Willie St. Pierre.
Willie St. Pierre. John Patrick Landry.
David Terrio.
I did him.
Buddy Marcella and Curtis Marcella.
Buddy Marcello. Curtis Marcello.
Why don't you offer the floor to somebody? Names and
Oh, I knew him. Roy Dutu. Anyone else who would like to have their loved one's name called out, a deceased vet? I had David was on. David Terrio.
Roy Youngblood.
Roy Youngblood. Nolan Mathern and Bruce Mathern. Cecil Randolph.
I'm going to ask everyone for a moment of silence. We'll be playing taps. Thank you very much. And the colors will be, the flags will now be raised. Thank you, everyone, for helping us remember those who have gone before us.
Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate all of our veterans who keep us safe right here at home. Today's social media segment is brought to you by Alford and Associates for all of your insurance needs. CIS, Cardiovascular Institute of the South, the highest quality cardiovascular care available. Barker Honda, the Barker family tradition of quality.